What's going on, everybody? Neo Trainer back here again with a bit of an overdue video. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus recently, mostly because I really haven't had anything to open up, and I have been waiting for some of these products that I'm going to be opening for you today to arrive from Japan, which, if you're keeping an eye on the Japanese market, you may know what these products are. First of which, I'm very, very excited to open up because I ordered this back in May from the Pokémon Center, and that is the brand new Pokémon Precious Collectors Sword and Shield box. Biggest reason why I have to have this camera pulled out so far compared to normal videos is because this thing is massive. I can't even show the whole thing in this video, obviously, but we're going to be breaking into this today. But then right behind that, I also happen to have a set of the brand new VSTAR Universe, or a box of the brand new VSTAR Universe cards that were released recently. So we have a lot of really cool stuff to open today. I'm really excited to get into these. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into it. We're going to go ahead and actually start off with the Precious Collection box. Like I said, I pre-ordered this back in May. This was all made to order from Pokémon Center. It's supposed to basically be a send-off to Sword and Shield along with the VSTAR Universe box, but it's really incorporates a lot of the Sword and Shield era in it, and it's just a really cool collector's item. Now, in order for me to get this, I did have to use a third-party shipper through Tenso, which, if you can figure it out, you can definitely use it. I will say it's not the easiest to understand, and it took me a while to put it together to be able to order things from the Pokémon Center. So really, buyers beware. If you feel comfortable using it, go for it. If not, you might want to just forget using it at all, or find a third-party shipper that's maybe easier to understand. But even with me getting it set up, I still struggle with it. That and the fact that shipping from it is not the greatest. This product alone was $128 when it was all said and done. And there we go. We get a better look at that without all the plastic wrapped around it. But about $128 just for this, which apparently on the third market is insanely more expensive right now. But then after shipping, it was about $80 shipping for this. So total, I paid almost about $200 just to get this over here. But from what we can see, it doesn't look like anything like this is going to be released anywhere other than Japan. So this was the only way to get it. But really excited to have this. There's really not a whole lot in it if you've been following up on this. The biggest things about this, as we break into, and is right here at the front, is the promo card, which is absolutely amazing. You have Pikachu there, Crobat, we have Urshifu, Calyrex, we have Hisuian Zoroark, just a lot of really, really cool Pokemon in here, which, from what I understand, these were probably some of the most playable cards or useful cards in the game. I don't play the game myself as much as I wish I would take the time to learn it, but just really overall, great looking artwork. Love the holo on this. I'm really debating whether or not I want to open this or keep it in its package. Usually when I open these, I'll put them in the magnetic plastic holders. I don't do slabs. That's not my thing. I'm not into grading at all, but God, this is just an amazing looking card. I wish the camera would actually do it justice, but unfortunately it doesn't. But we're going to go ahead and set that off to the side. That right there alone is the biggest reason to buy this box. But there are some additional goodies in here, but really not a whole lot. So let me see. Go ahead and move that off to the side. And I will take these out one by one for you. Actually, might have to move this box over to the side because it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to show absolutely everything. Yeah, even with this as zoomed back as I can. But next up, we have this really nice looking card box. These are really cool because it's embossed, so this isn't just flat on there. It is all raised. It has texture to it, but this is meant to hold basically just your cards. Let's see. I actually do want to go ahead and pop this open. There we go. Won't have to use that knife. Oh man, but the quality on this just feels so nice. Look at that. We have nice magnetic. Latch right there. We have some kind of paper to keep it protected. And then we actually do have some, well, I thought they were sleeves, but it looks like dividers with the same patterns on it. But really cool product. Nice interior, nice soft interior to keep your cards protected. And then the next part, let's see here. One of the things that I'm most excited about is the actual card file or card binder, which again, same texture, nice embossed feel to it. Has a ton of Pokemon all over it. The one thing I have a lot of Japanese cards that I just keep in my top loaders, but I've been looking for a way to better display them. And I thought this is definitely going to be the way I'm going to do it. So I'm really excited to have this here. Let me go ahead and open it up. As you can see, these are nice side loaders. I personally will be double sleeving my cards and then putting them in here. But I think my only regret is this. It's not going to be a zip up, but it makes sense considering the type of binder it is. But I think this is going to be a really great way to display my my Japanese cards that I have. Let me go ahead and get all that out of here. So this is definitely something I'm going to be working on putting together. So yeah, really cool. And then it looks like there's one additional item here. I'm actually not sure what this is, or at least I've forgotten. But we have this box. Let's go ahead and pop that open. What do we got here? If I can figure out how to open it. I was hoping it would just slide out. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's right. So we do have a nice little card display for the promo card. Completely forgot about this. So you have that there to go ahead and put the promo in. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use it. We'll see. But really cool. This is really thick. So it looks like it's heavy duty. It's going to be really good for protecting your cards. So really happy to have all this. Like I said, been waiting for this since May. It was all made to order. And I just got it, I think, last week. So really cool product. Excited to have that in my collection. Now, separate from this, we are going to go ahead and get into the newest specialty set from Sword and Shield, which is wrapping up the era, which is the VSTAR Universe box. I cannot tell you how difficult this was to get a hold of. Prices on these are so insane right now. I do not advise buying them at the prices that they are at this point, because normal MSRP for these are about $35 to $40. You get 10 packs. Each pack comes with 10 cards. So it's kind of a predecessor to the Vmax Climax and what was it? The shiny box. I can't remember the one prior to that, the name of that one. But that's what this is. These are selling on third-party markets right now. I've seen between $90 to $100, which is 3 times the price. It's not worth it. I think these are going to be insanely printed. It's just the first run was so bought up. But I think these are going to be printed a lot more. So if you're struggling to get a hold of these, I understand. This was not easy for me to get a hold of. I was very lucky to pay MSRP plus $15 shipping through Amazon Japan, because right now they kind of have a lottery type system going on, like Pokemon Center does, except it's basically they just pick you and they say, yep, you can buy the product. So I was picked. You're only allowed to buy 1 box, but I have been seeing it's been fluctuating, going back up and off Amazon Japan. If you can, though, don't pay the prices that people are asking for these. Wait for this to go out. You're going to see these get reprinted like crazy, and the prices are going to significantly drop down. Now, I understand why these prices are so high right now because of the types of cards in here. There are some insane alternate art cards in this set. I saw the first sets, or the first ones, get released, the art cards that they put out, but then they just kept releasing them. So I've been having a hard time following up on what's even in this set. Just know that there are definitely some cards in here that I really want to pull, some cards that I don't want to pull, not because I don't want them, but because they have already been announced as a part of the Crown Zenith set that's coming out in January in English. Like the Lucario VSTAR. There is, what else? The Galarian Birds. They're going to be a part of 10 sets. So I really want to hold off on being able to pull those out of a VSTAR box or VSTAR Universe because they're going to be in English. But I do hope to potentially get some more of these boxes. I at least like to get another 3 or 4 of these, in all honesty. But enough talk. Let's go ahead and rip into it because I have been waiting very patiently to get into this set. Now, I know you've already probably been staring at it here, but we have some really great artwork on this box, really outlining a lot of the Pokemon, with the exception of Suicune, that have been majorly displayed. Well, I see Cricketune there as well throughout these last few sets. So, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin. So really great artwork on this box. I want to go ahead and make sure we pull that up without ruining it. We'll get our flaps out, and then we have our 10 packs that we're going to be getting into. Now, these sets do also include the Radiant cards, like a lot of the specialty sets have recently. My only complaint about the Radiant cards is, one, you're only getting one per box, as normal, but they are cycling back in a lot of the Radiant cards from the sets that have been released recently. So you have the chance of seeing Hawlucha, Gardevoir, things like that, along with 3 additional new Radiant cards, one of which is basically an alternate Charizard from Pokemon Go, which I believe has a far better looking artwork than Pokemon Go did, even though I pulled 5 of those in English. There is a Charjabug and an Eternatus as well. So I'm hoping, really hoping to pull the Radiant Charizard. No guarantee. But yeah, I'm hoping to get that. I'm looking for the Hisuian Zoroark alternate art. Obviously, I love to be able to pull any of the gold cards that they've announced, which they have a gold Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, which are all part of one big image. And then there is a possibility of pulling a pack that has 9 cards that all make one giant image. Some people have been referring to it as a God pack. I don't want to call it that because that's not really what it is. It's kind of similar to what happened with the Morpeko V Union card that you could get out of Vmax Climax. It's just there's more cards in that one. But enough talk. Let's go ahead and get into our very first box or a pack here, which fortunately looks like these are far easier to open than some of the previous sets. There really isn't a card trick or that I'm aware of here. From some of the videos that I've seen people opening, the best card's going to be dead center. So let's just go ahead. Start off, we have a Haunter here. We have Paris. We have Purloin. There we go with Raihan and Energy. Ooh, there we go. We get into our first V, because you're going to be seeing a lot of V stars. We have Zacian. There we go, which is from Pokemon 20 anniversary set. We have Lucario. Ooh, okay. So we got the Radiant right off the bat. Unfortunately, it's Hawlucha. Did not pull Hawlucha in Japanese. I did pull him in English. I was really hoping on that Charizard, but you know what? Still really cool to see. And then right behind him, oh, there we go. We have the new really cool looking reverse cards with, I don't know, is that like a confetti or paint splatter? But I love the reverse holo on these. So really cool to see. All right. So there we go with our first box. Next up. Now I'm not, again, I don't know how these ones have been seeded. I've seen some videos, but I haven't really been paying attention to the seeding of these packs. I've just been enamored by watching the stuff that people have been pulling out of them. That's been my biggest concern, but I really am keeping some hopes up for that Hisuian Zoroark card here. Moving on, though, we have Turtwig. We go with an Ultra Ball. Ooh, okay, we have a Regigigas V-Star. That's really cool to see. So we got our first V-Star. Right behind that, we have a Torterra. And then we have Mew from the anniversary set from last year. And then we have another Paint Splatter Confetti Reverse Holo. So some cool stuff there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that up there. And then I'll put the Regigigas V-Star as well. Getting into our third pack, which, like I said, there's not a whole lot to this box. You're only getting 10 packs because it's a high class set. You are getting 10 cards as opposed to what I think the 5 or 6 that they normally do in their boxes. But there we go with Zorua. We have Regirock. See if we can get one of our first art cards. We have a Mightyena. Oh, okay. So we have the Numel as a Ditto, or I'm sorry, Ditto as, I don't know why I messed that up. Ditto as a Numel, because you can see right there, which is basically the alternate art version of the peelable Numel from the Pokemon Go set that was released. So that's really cool to see. I actually have the Jumbo card version of this coming from Japan, which I'm going to be opening up in a later video as well. But right behind that, there we go. We have a Zeraora. We have a Bronzong, and we have a Miltank. So some really neat ones there as well. So third pack being pretty nice to us there. Next up, already almost halfway through this box with pack number 4. Like I said, I am really hoping to get some more boxes when the prices start coming back down again. I do like to look at a website called Japan You Know. Not a sponsor, obviously, just to put that out there. But they will have boxes for close to MSRP, if not just a little bit more. The only problem is trying to get anything from them because they sell out almost instantly, and you have to really be paying attention for when their stuff is up. So I'm hoping next couple days, because I've seen some rumors about restocks, that we might get something from them. So maybe I'll be lucky to get a couple off their site. But getting into this next, we have a Palkia V-Star. So we have a second V-Star. Behind that, we have Latios. Ooh, we have the Ditto. I'm not sure if this was a part of any set. I think this was specific to the VSTAR Universe, but I really love the way this Ditto card looks. And then I'll take that. We reverse Duskull. Love that. Okay. So pack number 5. Still looking to see if we can get a secret rare or an ultra rare. We have already gotten our first art rare. There we go. We have a Dusclops, Turtwig. We have the Vacuum Cleaner, Belt. We have a Drapion V, Boss's Orders, Bebarrel, and then another reverse item card. Okay, so nothing too great out of that one. That's all right, though. Still have 5 more packs to go. We're halfway through. Moving right along. And we have with a Bronzor. Love this Hisuian Growlithe. A Flaffy. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I'm not a fan of Kricketune. I think he's an incredibly ugly Pokemon. But the alternate art for this, the art for it, I absolutely love. So that's actually a card I wouldn't mind pulling But the Pokemon as a whole, I'm not a fan. I will definitely take that card though if we end up pulling it out. But next up, we have, ooh, okay. We have an Art Absol. We'll definitely take that. It's a great looking card right there. I feel like all of these cards are great looking cards. But yeah, love it. Definitely because it's Absol. Oh, look at that. So we have the alternate art V Charizard, which was just recently in the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. So I have both now, the English and the Japanese version. I'll definitely take that. And then right behind that, Absol again. Looks like we got one more card, and that's a Regigigas. So an Absol pack, obviously. But yeah, I will definitely take alternate art Charizard V. That was a good pack. Okay. Next up. Actually, I'm curious before we continue forward. What was that Charizard? Was that a secret art rare? Okay. So, we have a Swablu, Magnemite, Lunatone. We have, ooh, okay, a V-Mew. Gengar, which was the promo card from the pre-release from Lost Origin. Zeraora. And then Electrode, Hisuian Electrode. Awesome. Or, I'm sorry, Voltorb. I don't know why I said Electrode. But we got Hisuian Voltorb. Okay. So some really good stuff. I am not unhappy. So, we are down to our last 3 packs. See if we can get some absolute bangers out of these last 3. Here we go with Magmar. We have Lapras. We have Comfey. Ooh, that is really cool. So we have Toxtricity right there. We got a really we got a party going on in this card, obviously. That's really cool. I love this. Okay, right behind that, another Charizard. So this is definitely a Charizard box minus the Radiant Charizard, but we got a VSTAR Charizard right behind that. No way! Are you serious? Whoa! Yes, I will take that. Yep, I'm very happy with this box. We have the Gold Palkia. That is super awesome. Now, if you haven't seen this, this is part of basically a 4-card set. You're going to have Palkia, Giratina at the bottom. There is Dialga off to the other side. And then you have Arceus on top. But these cards are insane. The texture is just amazing. So hopefully if I get a couple more boxes, I'll be able to get the others. But man, that's lucky right there. Because these gold cards are not going to be easy to pull. So again, I'm very happy with this box so far. And then right behind that, we're going to finish this one off with a regular Holo Keldeo. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I got a good box. Amazon Japan did me right. So, was not expecting that. Let's see here. Getting into our last 2 packs. Here we go with a regular version of the Duskull that we pulled earlier. We have Electrode. Not Voltorb. We have Poochyena, Cynthia. We have Chloris. We have a V, Arceus. Cool. Adaman. Of Moltres, Hisuian Moltres. Or I'm sorry, not Hisuian, Galarian. I'm really fumbling it today, guys. Galarian Moltres, and then right behind that. Oh, okay, we have a Friends of Hisu. So this has a full art card. I really hope to be able to pull this eventually, but I'll take the reverse holo of this one for right now. But the full art, they have the Hisuian Friends of Hisu, Friends of Sinnoh, and then they have like basically what is a full art Arita card, which is, in my opinion, just Friends of Pearl Clan, and then they have an Adaman full art, which is again Friends of Diamond Clan. But I'm really hoping that those are some cards that I get to pull, if not in the Japanese set, at least in the English set. Because as much as I want to get more VSTAR Universe boxes, I think right now it's going to be too difficult. So I may have to really rely on getting the Crown Zenith packs, which is not a problem. I'll definitely take it. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our last pack of VSTAR Universe. Guys, if you made it up to this point, I really appreciate you watching. As always, I always appreciate you taking time to watch me open up some cards and ramble and fumble things throughout these videos unedited because I'm too lazy to do so. But if you like this video, as always, do the whole YouTube thing. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Definitely follow me over on Instagram. I'll leave my link in the description as always, where I post all pictures of my videos and some side pulls. But definitely leave me some comments below as well, what you thought about these Japanese products, you know, the Precious Collection, how awesome that is, and definitely the binder, and what you've thought about the pulls. Have you been able to get any of these? Definitely, if you've gotten the VSTAR, let me know what your hits are. I'm really interested to know. But with that being said, let's get into this last pack, and let's see if we have any last pack magic. See if we're lucky enough to get anything additional out of this box. So, getting into our last 10 here, we have Altaria, we have a Solrock, we have a Toxel, Heavy Ball, Manaphy, we have, ooh, there we go, a Vmax Zeraora, really cool looking there. Do we have anything else behind that? We have a Deancey, we have Basculegion, and we're going to end this off on one of the secret rare energy cards. So I'm okay with ending the video on this because I was hoping that I would at least get one to show off to you guys. These energy cards are really awesome because you can see in the pattern you have both the reverse Pokeball pattern, if you can tell in this top corner, if that picks up, that we've been seeing on some of the other sets, and then you see the actual energy pattern in the background of this as well. It's also a very textured card, so really cool to end this on. But guys, thank you again so much for taking the time to watch this video. Like I said before, do like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Definitely follow me over on Instagram at neo_trainer, where I'll be posting pictures of these pulls as well. But other than that, thank you again for watching. Hope you all have a great day.